President and CEO of both the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce and Experience Jackson, Craig Hatch. Morning, Craig.
Morning.
Morning. It's been a little while.
Double CEO.
Double CEO.
I like that.
That can be fun and that can be busy at times.
Yeah, for
Love
sure.
it. Love it. Great team. We've been there 2 years now.
Yeah.
Little over 2 years, and we've had some great people involved through those 2 years. But the team that we've kind of been able to develop through that is great. Everyone's settling in, and honestly, kind of ahead of where I thought we would be.
Yeah.
As far as I knew as I kind of joke, we drafted really well. We have the draft coming up tomorrow.
Yeah,
Draft's coming to Detroit, Michigan too.
that's
here in a few
right.
years.
And
That's awesome.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, we drafted really well.
Yeah.
But not only that, everyone's really settling in, and not just talented, but talented for their role.
Yeah.
So very excited about what's happening and where we're going.
Yeah, and the staff is fully committed, fully engaged in the
Yeah.
community, and we've seen that as events have started to open back up. You guys have been out and about, and you're putting on events of your own.
Yeah, well, we've had our MLK breakfast in January. We had our annual meeting in Night of Distinction, which Tim Booth is just an amazing. Again, I worked with Tim all the way back into the '90s at the Speedway, and just an amazing person for the community and for the team, and fits just really well. And finding that, we used to have the Bump the Lamp program at the Speedway, and we kind of still use that, but just find those little things to make it better. And we took the annual meeting, turned it into the Night of Distinction, brought it downtown, Michigan Theater and Veritas, great partners. And that was just an amazing event. Both that and the MLK just went really well. We just graduated our 40th Leadership Jackson. Now over 1,000 folks from the Jackson community have been through Leadership Jackson. And a great program. We partner with nonprofits locally, and we bring in mostly local instructors, and they donate their time to just really bring some of our mostly younger, soon-to-be community leaders, business leaders, legislative leaders in for a program, and that went really well. And then we just had Challenge Day yesterday. So we had 2 days of Challenge Day that we support through the MLK Breakfast, and that's a great program for our youth, 7th graders around the community. I was at Springport yesterday. So that went really well. And Women's Week. We did a couple things different with Women's Week this year. It's the second year we've done it. But really, it ended on Friday with a panel discussion, and it was truly inspiring. We had a great panel of women leaders in our community there, and yes, it's been very busy. I mean, we're just past April, and so we've been very, very busy, and coming up on some other big events. So, yeah.
Wow.
And so that's just the chamber. That's just half of my CEO status.
Yeah.
Looking forward to we have the golf outing coming up.
Yep.
Already sold out.
Already sold out. We were talking about beforehand. You're not even technically playing yet.
I don't even have a team. I had to call a couple of partners yesterday and say, hey, if you have an open spot, I'd like to golf.
I'm gonna have to do that as well.
But just great support from the community on that. A great event at the Jackson Country Club, and every year, again, Tim Booth will find something. We had the Players Plaza last year, which you've already come up with some new ideas for that. So again, always trying to make it better, always trying to improve upon that. So that's coming up. And Disney.
Yeah,
we
I want
have
to talk about this.
Disney educational program.
This was a program that had been worked on before the pandemic, and actually wasn't it scheduled?
Twice now.
Yeah.
Actually 3 times, because we rescheduled last year. So I've been a part of planning this Disney program, this Disney Day, for 2 years. So it better go well. But yeah, it's great to bring. Disney has some of the best programs for customer service, employee engagement, and that's what we're going to be talking about is employee engagement in the country, in the world. And we bring their instructors here to Jackson, Michigan for a day, and give not only Jackson but our local communities to be able to, because it is open to not just chamber members, to be able to come in and spend a day with them to learn and understand. So a lot of companies get a lot of value of sending their HR team, their leadership team, or some of their employees, especially those that are looking to grow within their business. So very excited to, after 2 years, to actually be able to host this event.
And of course, I'm a big Disney person.
Big Disney fan.
Anyone who's ever been, they'll say.
You could probably give the Disney some
I think
of that.
I think I could be a guest speaker, but no, I mean, anyone who leaves there, they always say, man, they do it right. So we'll find out the secret sauce. How do you sign up for that?
Go to our website. We have so much going on. You go to our website, hit our events page, and it drops down. Certainly call Amanda or Tim on the team if you have any questions.
We have a new track president that the community is going to be able to meet at one of your events.
Yeah, Joe Fowler. So obviously, a lot of folks know I have a lot of history with NASCAR
Yes.
and MIS, and I'm very excited that they brought Joe in. I've been attached to the Speedway since Gene Haskett, so I've seen the Gene Haskett days
Yeah.
and the Brett Shelton days. Roger Curtis. Roger brought me back to the track. Actually, we worked together in California. Then of course Rick Brenner for a little while here. I think timing-wise and the personality they need, not just at the track, not just with NASCAR, but for this community and our local communities, because they really need to bring back that connection.
Yes.
For us to be proud of that gem we have in our community again, and to have someone who wants to be a part of that. I foresee Joe. He moved his wife here. I believe
Awesome.
wife and dogs. He's already moved here.
That's a big
So-
commitment.
Yeah,
I mean, that's number one, right?
Yeah. Well, the last track president lived in New Hampshire.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's one of those, and from being there, you really got to be all in, right?
Yeah, not only all in, but the importance of being a part of the community. And Joe gets this.
Yeah.
And Joe's the right personality. But the importance of being a part of the community, we need to support it. We need to be there working. We need to be buying tickets, not just the race weekends, but all the events they have
Right.
all summer long and through the winter with nightlights.
Yep.
So they've turned that facility, and I'm proud to say I've been a part of that through the years, turned that facility into a year-round venue that brings people to Jackson, Lenawee County, spending money and bringing it to our community. So, and some great events. So yeah, Joe, we have a lunch with him next week, May 9th.
May 9th.
And very excited. I've had a little experience with Joe before, running into him a couple of times since he's been back or been here from Kansas. And he's here, he's committed, and I expect him to be a part of this community for a long time.
Great. Well, you mentioned Gene Haskett, Brett Shelton, Roger Curtis. Those guys really set a great standard
Yeah.
for how to run
Right.
that track and be part of the community. So we'll look forward to this
Yep.
new guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's going to be great.
Cool.
So
Thanks for coming in.
absolutely, always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
thank you. Good luck getting back to the double CEO duty.
Yeah, good luck getting it on the golf team for
Thank you.
the outing.
Thank you.
Yeah, Andy needs somebody to invite him to play in the Chamber Honor.
Yeah, I'm a good time. I'm not a great golfer, but we'll see what happens.
Craig Hatch, President and CEO of the Chamber and EJ. Stay tuned. More of